I presume now we have finally run out of game ideas. The bar is set low, low. But hey, Gas Station Simulator does answer one question though. Is it possible to have a game so bad it's actually good? My name's Kanan, and this is Gas Station Simulator. Engage. Story. Well, this one's slightly different. Instead of inheriting a gas station from a relative, you actually buy this place. But oh yes, it used to be owned by family, and yes, it's down to you to restore it back to its former glory. Gameplay. So this one's a little strange really, and honestly it is. As you move into your new adventure, you look around and explore while getting to grips with the basics, setting up the gas pump in order to serve customers, a little bit of cleaning and sorting, and earn a bunch of achievements as you go. After you've sorted the basics, it's down to business and making money. As you progress, you'll be unlocking different buildings, a garage to fix people's cars for them, something of which I was not very good at, a warehouse for ordering and storing food and drink that you can then sell in your shop, and other things like decorations, opening car parking spaces, and those all-important toilets to keep customers happy, but make sure you keep them clean. You must also make sure that you're ordering that all-important gasoline. Oh, and those skips that you will be filling up by tidying up around your actual areas, you will need to be ordering them to be emptied. When you've run out of stock, you must order more, obviously. And also, again, to keep customers happy, get those decorations with different items going. There's all sorts to do here, and all while serving customers. Although there is an option that if it does get too much, you can shut the gas station down. But don't forget, if you do this, you will not be earning any money. So, as well as all that computer task shenanigans you'll get involved in, you'll also have a loan to pay off, and you can I'm not going to spoil that, but you can actually take out more loans later on as well. And these tasks will basically take up a great portion of your time within the game. But the other part of the game is kind of playing a series of mini games. For example, and these are the bigger ones you'll be doing, fueling customers' vehicles. It's a mini game. Painting and decorating. Another minigame, serving customers, using the till and scanning, minigame. And there's even a kind of miniature car type race type game as well. I'm sure you get the point by now. But it's fun and strangely addictive as well. So much so that before I knew it, 2.5 hours had gone by without me even noticing. Wow, I was kind of blown away by that. And don't forget to like and subscribe for future content. Okay, so what about that it's so bad part? Well, as far as graphics and sound, I'll get to that in a bit. But the game never actually crashes, I'll say that for it, and nor did I experience any actual game-breaking lag. I did have a few problems though. First up, the till scanning minigame bugged out a lot. Mostly every time I played it with items turning invisible, making you kind of guess if they had an item to scan, which kind of costs you money if they fall in the basket, and this pretty well results in you having to press the scan button over and over again just in case you had items to scan. Other weird bugs were customers gliding across the screen as if they were kind of walking, or no, not walking, sliding over some ice or hovering just above the floor line. Customers bumping into walls. Yes, that was a good one. A few times things not actually activating like they should be. Oh, and I'm not actually sure whether this one's a glitch, but when painting the ceiling you end up painting the roof instead, so it still looks rubbish inside. Fancy moving a shelf? Well, if you do, all your actual items get dumped off it, which is a bit weird. Not having stock, but still having customers buy stuff. Good for making money, I suppose. And there's a few more, I think, but I won't list them all here. All these never really break the game, and at worst probably just makes you chuckle, or makes the game slightly easier, or harder sometimes. There's so many different aspects to this game as you get further into it, and again, too much to mention, and yes, I am leaving things out, as this would really elongate this video so much. But that's probably why I really do think that the "it's so bad, it's good" really does apply to this game. Visuals and sound. It looks great at times, and other times it kind of looks like poo. And this could also alter depending on how close to an object or how far away you are to an object. And also that draw rate can sometimes be terrible as well. Sound wise, I have to admit, none really spoke to me. A little speech here and there was absolutely brilliant. The music had a bit of range to it, which was pretty decent. And while slightly standard, it was still decent enough not to turn down. The rest, though, very forgettable really. The score. In short, this game proves that a game can be bad, but still good. It has so many bugs, but they're not game breaking. It looks okay as long as you're stood in the right places. There's so much to do, and I lost myself in it for hours at a time. This really does go up there to be a almost guilty pleasure, but I'm not quite sure whether it's too expensive or not. I guess that's something for everyone to decide themselves. I think I would feel a bit more comfortable if it was maybe the $10 mark instead of the $20 mark. But saying that, my own personal score's going to be a 3 out of 5. Like and subscribe for more. And as for my alternative this week, it's going to be, well, probably a no-brainer this one, but Barn Finders, which kind of has a similar feel to this one, ish. Well, that's your lot, and thank you for joining me, and thank you if you're still watching right now. Come visit us in our community Discord, the link is down below, and feel free to comment below as well, or give us your choice of a alternative. That would be cool, because life is better when we switch together.